And then our blacked out, altered $1 bill. Shame on you. Don't write on currency. I gotta go to work to make more of this stuff here, but let's go through it before I gotta spend it on gas and lunch and see if we find anything that's worth more than face value, or is at least collectible. Starting right off, we'll go real quick through these because I gotta roll out. It's 2021 series $1 notes, so kind of newest series. Little shift down in the seal. Little bit of a wet ink transfer of the word one, or quite possibly just it was like super overlaid when they printed one on the back. So it kind of peeks through the bill. Don't be confused by that. However, if I can read the whole word, or it's an outline of it rather, then I might hold on to it. Nothing different in the $1 design except for the signatures on it, so I won't kill you with info on that. It's just the first time that two women signed it, so that's new. Other than that, the design hasn't changed since the 50s. Reverse of the note. Check around the seal and any intricate detail, the overall print, things of that nature. There's no major anti-counterfeiting measures on a $1 note comparatively to other denominations that are newer. So, well, at least of U.S. currency. So, nothing really to talk about there as far as like little print errors. 2021 series bill also. This one's way beat up. $1 bills in U.S. currency have the shortest lifespan, so to speak. What do we got going on? Serial numbers are printed fine. This thing's been trashed. It's got holes all in it. Seen its day, but as long as the machine accepts it, I gotta go by Walmart, and they got the cheapest little soda machine in town here. 75 cents. What? I remember when they were like 30 cents. But anyway, I can't read. 2017 series. Kind of an interesting serial number. I wish it was just a bunch of zeros in the beginning, so we had a really low serial number of 246. Somebody just sent me an email with a picture of one of those that was really low, like in the hundreds. Those can be worth really good money in good condition to the right collector. I usually, when it comes to serial numbers, don't really consider it like low per se, unless it's got at least 4 zeros in the beginning. We got K for Dallas, Texas. 01, missing the 23. So no broken ladder, no birthday note. Nothing really crazy as far as serial number. Some free glitter. Can't really see it in the camera. Somebody threw some glitter all over this thing, or like a gel pen exploded on it or something. Who knows? I remember those back in the day, the original gel pens. Them things would leak all over your stuff. Anyway, 2013 series. I knew before I even saw the date. They're really common to have this over ink right here if I move my fat finger out of the way. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not saying they're worth a ton of money. However, if it's really over excessive ink on the digits, some of those sell for a few bucks over the dollar face value, which, like, if you sell a thing for $4 or $5, I mean, that's actually quite a bit of a multiplication over the face value of 1, which I'm sure you can do basic math, but you get it. Folded up, beat up, also been wet at some point. Moving on. 2017 series. Washington's looking all sad in this one. He's all wrinkled up and kind of beat up, but anyway, not as bad as the previous ones. And nothing, again, different in the design except for signatures. They added "In God We Trust" to the back of notes to, like, you know, really separate church and state in the 50s. But, you know, it's a motto that they like to use across a lot of U.S. currency, so here we are. Keep an eye out around the Novus Ordo Seclorum and all the Roman numerals and stuff around the base of the pyramid. Way many moons ago, like 57 years ago, we found a really good misprint on the uncompleted little eye portion of the pyramid there. Zoom in slightly so you can see a little better. Wham bam. Beat up star notes. Sweet. I'll take it. What the heck happened to this thing? I know. I'm like roughly handling it. It's already beat up. Not worth anything, but really cool. I like to collect star notes. They're replacement notes. Something happened to this, well, its counterpart during the production process. So 2017 B, 2013 Bs, some of them have duplicates where both of the printing facilities actually printed the same serial numbers of 2013 B star notes, making them essentially duplicates. So there's a website out there. I'll find a link to it and put it in a comment or something. Kind of cool, really beat up, otherwise not crazy collectible. Moving on. 2013 series, so if this was the Star Note and B series, that's what I'm referring to. Those have duplicates out there, or may, and can be worth pretty good money. I don't know what happened to that Star Note, though. Beat to all get out. This thing's been wet, you can tell from the discoloration in it. Nothing really jumping out. A couple sixes. Nothing else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we would have had a 7 instead of a second 6 here, we would have had a broken ladder. Would have been worth a couple bucks over face value, but not like an insane amount. This one's better condition than the other ones we've seen. So, you know, could be worse. I zoomed in like too much. Hold on. How do I work technology? There we go. And nothing jumping out on the back except for a big old fibrous cotton linen mix thread there. All right. Beat up 2013 $1 note. This one's towards end of life. Look, here's another one that's just all like that Star Note. Totally jacked up. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess I get like change and I just kind of ball it up and throw it in my pocket. So, you know. Nothing really going on there. Let me knock my camera over real quick. 2013 series also. This one's kind of weird. It's almost like too much ink got put on that signature. It's a little blurred. If it was like a blob, I'd hold on to it. But I think it's within acceptable range of quality assurance. Good enough for government work, right? And nothing jumping out. 2, 3, 4, missing some digits. I haven't found a good birthday or date note. Star notes are pretty common, I would say. Now, if they have another collectible aspect to them, then cool. But a Star Note unto itself is just not the same. Not super valuable. Maybe to the right person. Like me. Goblin that collects Star Notes. I don't know what's going on here. Look at this. Kind of like a smeared, like it got smeared. It's almost like a thumbprint. Who knows, though? I mean, that could have just been somebody with, like, the clammiest hands in all of the land, you know? So who knows? I mean, it's hard to tell if that's gonna be an ink smear or not. It's super light, too. But I'm gonna set it aside. Why not? I'll look under a scope later. I'll let y'all know in the comments if it is anything cool. But to not bore you right now, let's get rocking. Nothing going on there. You can see it kind of looks like a thumbprint. Just a wet ink transfer, kind of a press through of the coat of Washington there. Getting down there, last few. Thanks for sticking with me. 6s, 9, 16, 19, kind of a year, but not a date note. He's blind in one eye. One-eyed Washington, Atlanta, Georgia seal. Little bit of shift in the Department of Treasury seal. Nothing going on there. 2, 3, 4, nothing. 2013 series. And the damage just makes it hard to tell if anything's going on with the print, really. This thing's super thinned out since it's been straight up, like, submerged in water. And 2630. This one's like the nicest print we've gotten so far. 2021 note. Fresh as all fresh can be. Nice. Give it a smell test. Yep, smells like money. Good stuff. Nothing collectible about it, but really cool. As far as condition is concerned, it shows you kind of what a really kind of clean note can look like, which, you know, you guys are richer than me, so you get them all the time, right? 2017 series out of Houston. That's what the A is for. This one's kind of misprinted a little bit. A little dragged down. But not off base. If it was way off, like over here, then I would hold on to it. Shifts usually coincide when you see them in the serial number and the seal here. So, like, if these are shifted over to the right or left or whatever, the seal will be as well. What in the heck? And somebody marked it out. We're not even gonna get into that. Look at this. An altered bill. They've closed the all-seeing eye. They've marked out. In God we trust. Odd. Odd and blasphemous. The blacked out bill. Tell me what you think about that. We're setting it aside. Why not? Moving on. The things you see while you're bill searching. Another beat up, just like it's Look at this crap. What am I doing? I own a wallet. Look at this. What is this? Look at this. Alright, I'll start putting my stuff in a wallet properly like an adult. And that way it's not all jacked up. Anyway, 2s, 8s, nothing going on, some 4s. It would have been nice to have 4s on the end and 2s in the middle. Would have been a nice radar repeater serial number. Those can sell for pretty good money. TB. Alright. TB, thank you for the $1 bill. Moving on, 2017A. This thing is a little bit of a ticker, stuck digit, odometer, whatever you want to call it, note. The last digits are kind of printed up, like they're ticking over on an odometer for mileage or kilometers. And nothing going on the back except for a bunch of damage. For a second I was like, oh, and then it turns out to be a big fold. Last 4 or 5. This one is super trash, so we're not going to look at it too long unless it's got really collectible stuff going on, which it doesn't. That one's about out of juice. And nothing on the back. 2013 series, also super jacked up. Looks like they got wet or something. They still spend, right? All spend the same. And getting down there, 2013 series also, same as his buddy right before him, real beat up. Kind of printed off center, but not enough for me to hold on to. Last 2, guys. $10 note. Little bit of 3 action, nothing else really going on in the serial number. 2017, eh? Really large run of $10 notes. Back of the note, beat up. Keep an eye out around the repetitious 10s and other anti-counterfeit rather, measures that are on the note. Sometimes there's some print issues. This one's seen its day, so it's hard to tell. Last but not least, a 2017A $20 note. Yeah, little 6s, little 5s, nothing in a pattern enough for me to hold on to. Nice condition overall. Don't be confused by this. This is a little teeth that grabs it at the bank. A little machine that counts it, like rolls it over. Other than that, cool depiction of the White House. But otherwise, $20. So what are we holding on to? Actual find, beat up, sad looking star note. I'll still hold on to it for now. Possible ink smear. Very light, looks like a thumbprint, but I'm hoping that maybe while it was still wet and somebody at the BEP went to put it somewhere, they grabbed it like that. And it's a smear. I know now I'm just touching it a whole bunch, but I'll look at it under a scope, USB microscope, and see if anything is for real with this bad boy. I'll let you know. And then our blacked out, altered $1 bill. Shame on you. Don't write on currency. Not allowed to do that. Anyway, let me know what you think of the bill search. More importantly, let me know what you've come across in your coin and banknote searches lately in the comments. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.